welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, and some of my bills. So if you like videos like these and channels about budgeting and cash stuffing, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below and let's get started. Okay guys, so as you know, the first thing that we're gonna do is take a look at how this week went. So we have just concluded, or well, today's Thursday, so we are concluding week 4 for the month of February. This was my weekly check-in spread. All of my stickers come from the Caffeinated Kate on Etsy, and there's links in the description box if you like them. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the pocket planner. So for spending, I ended up having $1, $2, $3, $4 left. So that means that I spent $16 from 20. That is leaving me with $52 left for the month. And gas, I spent everything. And eating out, I spent $15. So I have a $5 left. And that is leaving me with $11 for the month. For gas, I have $19 remaining for the month. I'm gonna flip to the back. All right, for groceries, I did spend my whole $60. As you guys know, grocery prices have gone up. So I am negative $30 for the month of February. For home, I spent $14, so I have $1 left, and that's leaving me with $22 left for the month, or the end of the month. And for medicine, I spent $7, so I have $1, $2, $3 left, and that's leaving me with $28 for the end of the month. Beauty, I ended up putting some of this money into my checking account, so that's why it's not in here, but I do have $35 left for beauty. I do have this $20 that I need to take to the bank, and then these are my receipts that I'm gonna scan for Fetch Rewards. My code is in the description box, and then this $50, guys, is for my mom for my office rent at her house. So I'm gonna go ahead and just total up what I'm gonna be left with for the end of February. So let's see. So I have 52, 19, 11, negative 30, 22, 28, and 35. So I have $137 left over from what I budgeted for the month. And I do always over budget, guys. I mean, I over budget. I give myself way more in some of these categories than I know I need, because I just don't want to be struggling or under budgeting myself. And so for this week, all of the rollover money or leftover money is going into the saving challenges. And everything you see, guys, there's a link in the description box for it if you're interested. So for my 52 weeks saving challenge, this is the last week of February. Technically, I'm budgeting for the first week of May because that's on Monday. So I kind of hate the end of the month / beginning of the month. It just gets a little wonky, but we're going to go ahead and cross out that 8. And I just do like a standard challenge. I'm not doing the challenge where it's like the huge amounts. So we're going to add 8 into the pile. For the rollover challenge, I do not have any 10s or 20s left, so nothing is gonna go in there. For my $5 challenge, I have 1 5 that's going in there. And for my $1 challenge, I will put these ones in here. I know I'm going to end up needing another envelope because the ones are going to get really thick. So that's a given. And so next we'll come back and stuff my cash envelopes. And today we are stuffing a total of $1,017. I did take the 8 out of here for the 52 weeks challenge, so that leaves us with $1,009 left. I'm gonna go ahead and get this put in the tray. And my sticky notes are back in stock, guys. There's just a limited amount, but they are back in stock. They are on both my Etsy shop and my website, so if you're interested in them, you can check that out. I'm like working backwards here. All right, so I will be doing a March monthly budget setup in the next few days, and at that point I will have my weekly check-in set up for y'all. So for today, we're just gonna go ahead and stuff. Spending is going to be getting $50 this week for the first week of March. So I'm gonna do 20, 20, and a 10. My gas envelope is going to be getting $50 for the week. Eating out will be getting $20 for the week. Groceries is going to be getting $60. And I did go up on my grocery budget, which I will talk more about in my March budget setup video. Home is going to get 15, so we're going to go 10 and 5. Medicine is going to get 10. And beauty, I stuff 1 time for the entire month. So beauty is going to be getting $200. I'm going to do that in 50s. So 51, 52. So this is the last stuffing for February, the last week in February, but this money is going toward the first week of March because March starts on Monday. All right, so that is it for the cash envelopes. I will come back with my sinking funds next. All right, y'all, so these are my new A6 croc pattern sinking funds planners or binders. We're gonna start with the black one. And because my background is black and it's a bit easier for me to maneuver when I take these out, that's how I like to do that. This is my sinking funds reference card right here. This prevents me from having to write this stuff down every single week. It really comes in handy. These are available in my shop on my website. You can request a certain color and they are very handy. So we're gonna get started with birthday. So I'm gonna do something a little different for this sinking fund stuffing. I actually just a couple days ago put a picture up on my community tab as well as Instagram, asking you guys if you had any questions that you wanted me to answer, and that I will go ahead and answer them in this video. It was kind of last minute, so I didn't get a ton of questions, but y'all are more than welcome to put questions in the comments. if you didn't get a chance to ask one, and I'll answer them in the comments as well. So during the stuffing, I'll be answering some of these questions, and you may have questions too. So I think today is the 4th. My first question was, what do you do when you have very little money? Does it discourage you at all? And what do you do to not get discouraged? So I think that we all go through periods of not having, lots of money in our lives, being broke, especially if you've been to college. Even if you haven't, we all know what that feels like. So what I do when that happens to me is I just adjust my spending. So I cut back whatever I can, whatever bills or subscriptions I can do without, I'll do that. I cut back my expenses, and then in order to not get discouraged, you just got to keep going. Like you just can't stop. So on birthday, we have 100, 150, 155, 156. So yeah, I just, make adjustments wherever you can. Pick up a side hustle if you can, and just keep going. All right, next is business. Business is also going to get $5. All right, and so my next question was, what was the moment you decided, all right, I need to try a budget that works for me? Pretty much when I moved out of my parents' house. So, when you're living at home, you just kind of do whatever. But when you get out on your own, it's real life. And that's when I decided I needed to budget. So in business, I have 20, 30, 35, and 40. Next, we have my outings envelope, and it's going to get $10. So the next question was, how do you go about finding extra money in your budget to pay off your car? That's a great question, actually. So I did pay my car off 7 months early. If you might be new to the channel or new to following me, I did pay my car off 7 months early. And basically the way that I did that was to stop living on my own. So I was living by myself, and then I now live with family members. So, it takes a lot of financial load off. So when that happened, then I was able to, have the extra money to pay my car off. So we should have 69 in outings, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Next is LASIK. LASIK is getting $20. All right. And my next question was, do you have a goal for your general savings? Do you have a 6-month emergency fund? So the answer to that is no, I do not have a goal for my general savings. I literally stuff. I literally, put whatever I can into my savings, so that those amounts y'all saw at the beginning of the video, what I had left over for the month of February, that goes into my savings. So this is the reason why I budget, and I over budget so that I can have money left over at the end of the month to save, as well as our sinking funds. Our sinking funds are also really savings. It's just in cash. So, but I don't have a goal. I just put as much money as I possibly can. So in LASIK, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $750, $770, $790, $800. Yeah, I'm gonna be lit when this envelope gets to $1,000. Well, my sister told me I should stop saying lit. Sorry. I'm gonna be so excited when this envelope gets to 1,000. So excited. Next is car maintenance, and it's gonna get 25. So we are gonna go 20 and 5. My next question was, what are good options for a part-time job when you work full-time? I could use some more income. All right, so as far as good options for a part-time job, I would honestly say definitely finding something that fits into your lifestyle, that doesn't, too much interrupt what you already have going on. You might be looking for a part-time job, like actually at an actual job, or you might be looking for a part-time job like driving Lyft, driving Uber. If y'all are an OG to the channel, then y'all know, like, I was driving Postmates, delivering food, like any little extra side gig I could get to start coming out of the debt that I was in. I was doing, but that's because I didn't want an actual job, like with another boss or anything like that. I just wanted to work whenever I could. So it just depends. You can go for an actual job, or you can do, one of these great side hustles, in our generation. So in car maintenance, I have 100, 120, 130, 135, 140, 41, 42, 43, 44. So I would definitely say find something that fits into what you already have going on. If you're not looking to have another job with like rules, regulations, bosses, then I would definitely look into like an Uber or doing something like that. Next is miscellaneous, and it's gonna get $10. And let's see, my next question was, how much cash would you say someone should have at a single time? Honestly, I think that just kind of depends on the person. It could depend on where you live, what kind of job you have. When I was a teacher, I know like I was a bit apprehensive about having cash when I was a teacher. But once I became a special ed teacher and I didn't have students in my classroom like that because they were in gen ed classes, I didn't mind having cash at that point in my career. But when I was in the classroom, I really did not want to have any cash. So, I think it just kind of depends on what kind of job you have, maybe where you live, what would determine how much cash is good for you to have on hand. If you move around a lot, or if you're more like at home and kind of stationary. So yeah, moving, I have 100, 150, 170, 180. And I think those were all the questions that I got from Instagram. Again, it was really last minute, y'all, so I'm sorry if y'all didn't get to put a question in, but again, you can comment down below. For travel, I'm going to be stuffing $5. So in travel, I have 100, 120, 140, 145. And I did get 2 questions here on YouTube. So most of my questions came from Instagram, from my story. My first question was, how did you prepare yourself for entrepreneurship? For example, savings, budgeting, health insurance, mentally, etc. Oh, that's a great question. I love it. Okay, let's get to the gifts. Gifts getting $5. So I can honestly say that I think I was always mentally prepared for entrepreneurship, because it was something that I feel like I was born to do. Like, if you are born to be an entrepreneur, you know it. Like, you don't have to question it. It's not a, well, maybe if it's in you, it is in you. In gifts, we have 50, 70, 95. So I think mentally, I always knew that I would be an entrepreneur one day. It was something that my heart was set on. I believe it was put there by God. And my heart was just set on it. So it wasn't something I was gonna ever give up on. I had some setbacks along the way, of course, and I'm still like just scratching the surface with it, but I was always mentally knowing that I would be an entrepreneur one day. As far as savings is concerned, so again, like I was saying with the paying my car off, me being able to not live by myself anymore played a big part into me saving up money. Also around that time, I was doing some stock option trading with my brother, and I had ended up making like $3,000 off of that in the month of July. So I was still getting paid from my regular job that I resigned from, and then I also was doing stock options and making some money from that. So that helped me with savings. And then medical is getting what, y'all? 20. And then as far as health insurance, I just kind of I Googled health insurance, tried to figure out like how can I go about signing up for that. And I ended up going with United Healthcare, and they have independent insurance. There's also health insurance, like I think through like health.gov or something like that. But I ended up going with United Healthcare's independent insurance, and so far I like it. In medical, we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 380, 85, 86, 87, 88. 388. And budgeting definitely, like, it's not an option when you are an entrepreneur. You absolutely have to know exactly what's coming in, what's going out. So me starting this budgeting journey definitely helped me. I started my budgeting journey in 2020. So already being used to budgeting definitely helped me with, just transitioning. And church is getting $5. So now I have $2.15 in church. And the last question, guys, I'm going to answer is, how do you encourage yourself when you're trying to start a new business but don't see any results or traction? So the best advice that I have for that is to know that that's common. It's normal. Every business owner or entrepreneur will go through that. So if you're experiencing that, that's not something that is abnormal. The best encouragement I could give is to, don't give up. At the same time, there is a line to cross as far as, is this for me, or am I supposed to be doing something else, or should I change something? So, I would definitely give yourself like a timeline, like maybe give yourself 6 months doing whatever it is that you're doing, and be very intentional with tracking your growth and everything like that. And if you're not seeing the progress and you're not seeing the results, then at that point it's probably time to go back to the prayer closet, the drawing board, and see what you can tweak, what you can change, see what ideas God drops into your mind, and go from there. Because that's how I got here. If it's broke, fix it. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. All right, so we're going to get into my zipper envelopes. Let's see, 50. All right, so we're going to get into my zipper envelopes. So that was all the questions that I got. Again, if y'all have any questions specifically that you want me to answer, you are more than welcome to drop them in the comments and I will answer them. So in Invest, we are going to be stuffing $2 per usual. I have a link in the description box to sign up with Invest, and they're doing something special right now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but basically instead of you selecting a box, and whatever box you select, that's the stock you get. They're actually letting you choose what stock you want. So you can definitely sign up using my link. You'll get a free stock, and so will I. And then you'll get a link that you can share with your family and friends. So in invest, I have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. My electronics envelope is going to get $18. So we are going to go 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And I did have to dip into this envelope. I'm gonna actually start doing a transaction log in my budget for the sinking funds. So my god baby chewed on my charger and you know, messed it up, so I had to go buy a new one. So I have 10, 15, and then the ones. So in electronics, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 660, 665, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So 6, 7, 72. All right, my emergency envelope is going to be getting 7. So 5, 6, and 7. All right, so in emergency, we have 1,000, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So $1,096 in emergency. My giveaways envelope is going to be getting $3, and our next giveaway will be when we hit 13,000 subscribers. So we are almost there, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, help us get there faster, and then get yourself a chance to win. I haven't decided what the next giveaway is going to be yet. I'm still thinking about it, but we'll see. So in giveaways, we have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. My taxes envelope is getting $5. I have not done my taxes yet. We tend to go kind of, I want to say toward the end of March. So like my dad and my brother usually have like business taxes to file. So this will kind of be my first time filing business taxes with all of this. So I am definitely gonna go with them and then see what it's looking like. So in taxes, we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 355, 360. My Christmas envelope is going to get $5. and that will give us 45 in Christmas. I guess I should put my goal. I did 500 last year. I'm gonna go 600 this year. Just because I would like to do more donating for Christmas, like not just buying gifts for family or friends, but actually like donating to the less fortunate. It has really been a dream of mine since probably college to adopt a family for Christmas. And I know you need like way more money than that, but I'm working my way up to that because I really, really want to. Functions is going to be getting $5. I'm gonna have to write on the back. So in functions, we now have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. I dipped out of quite a few of my envelopes actually out of this binder in the last several weeks. So I think they're all kind of low. And Future is going to be getting $2. So in Future, we have 1, 2, 300. These are prop bills. That 300 is in the bank. 350, 355, 56, 57, 58, 59. So 359 in Future. And then the last thing that we're gonna do, guys, is come back and stuff some of my bills. These will be the bills for the first week of March. So the bills that we are stuffing today is going to be my storage unit, my cell phone, my Netflix subscription, and my health insurance. So for cell phone, that is getting $75. And for anyone who is interested, I am with Verizon. So we have 50, 70, and 5. My next bill is going to be my Netflix subscription. I have quite a few. I don't pay for HBO Max, but I pay for Netflix and Hulu. So that is going to get $10. That is for Netflix. Next is going to be my storage unit, and they did go up on my storage unit, which is a bit frustrating, but whatever. I was paying $123, now I'm paying $154. So that's going to be $150 and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to end up saving this envelope for student loans, I believe, when that starts back up. Office rent is in my wallet, so I don't forget it here. So I'm going to be bringing that to my mom soon. And then health insurance is going to be $208. And the health insurance that I currently have is medical and dental. I don't have vision because I wear contacts, and my contacts fitting is never covered by insurance anyway, so I just decided not to include that. So 1, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is going to conclude the stuffing for today. That was my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, and all of my first of the month bills. Thank you guys so much again for coming back for another video. I hope that you are having a great week, and I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Don't forget to check out my website. All the products that are on Etsy are also available on the website, so it's literally whichever platform you're more comfortable with. But I will have some some more new products coming to the shop I'm excited about. Go ahead and check out the A6 planners if you need you a new one. These are gorgeous, and I know that you'll love them. So again, guys, thank you so much, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.